If you clicked on this video, then you've probably heard of physical Therians or physical nonhumans, and you might be curious. If you are, then you're in luck because I am here to tell you. Physical nonhumans, also known as holotheres, if you haven't heard of the term, it was created in order to give physical nonhumans, and by proxy, physical Therians, a label that they can choose to go by since there wasn't previously a self-identifier or term for them. Holotheres are physically and fundamentally non-human in every way. As it says on the page, it is intentionally vague in order to keep the term inclusive to every physical non-human's experiences. Now onto holotheric Therians, more commonly known as physical Therians. From what I've seen, holotheric Therians identify as being fundamentally an animal in every way, while still being aware of their life, mind, and body, biologically speaking. So a holotheric Therian might explain it like this. I'll be using a rabbit as an example. Since I identify as a rabbit, my body belongs to a rabbit, so I am a rabbit. But that might not be how every holotheric Therian experiences their non-humanity, or explains their non-humanity. There is not a lot of information about holotheric Therians out there, so if you are a holotheric Therian, feel free to tell me how you personally experience non-humanity in the comment section below. Because not everyone experiences therianthropy and being non-human the same way. This is different from clinical zoanthropy or lycanthropy because clinical zoanthropes and lycanthropes are suffering from a psychiatric disorder and are experiencing a delusion, meaning they are not in touch with reality. During this state, a clinical lycanthrope might believe that they are literally physically turning into an animal or literally physically an animal and might not be aware of their biological human body. I said this in my therianthropy video, but I would like to say that clinical zoanthropes and lycanthropes can and do sometimes identify as therians. They may also identify as a physical therian or holothere. Just be respectful to them. There is no reason for you to attack them or harass them. There is no reason to demonize them for their condition. They cannot control the fact that they are a clinical zoanthrope or lycanthrope. Please just be kind to each other. Now, addressing my last video, I'd like to apologize for my poor phrasing about therianthropy. What I said was, Therians know they are human beings. I did not mean for this to be exclusionary to holotheres or therians that identify as their stereotype on a fundamental level. I was trying to simplify the slightly more complicated explanation, and it sucks ass that I made such a fuck up like that without realizing. So, what I'm going to do in the future, so that I do not repeat this mistake, is I will be doing more research than I already do. I will also try to reach out to more non-humans for more explanations. And if I can find an alterhuman or non-human that I trust to proofread my scripts, I will have them look over my script in order to assist in making sure that I don't cause harm to any being who watches my content, because I don't want to hurt anybody. If you see someone identifying as a physical Therian or physical non-human, don't harass them. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't personally care if a physical non-human chooses not to identify with the term holothere or holotheric Therian. That is none of my business. And they are not hurting people by being themselves authentically. Maybe this is a hot take, but it's not their faults that haters will use literally any excuse to bully alterhumans. It does not matter to them. They are looking for the reaction you're about to give them, so don't give it to them. Just be unapologetically yourself, and don't let people dictate who you are. Goodbye.